surprise move from the San Francisco 49ers this weekend. They've officially released veteran special teams ace George Odum, a player who quietly made his mark on the team's special teams and provided valuable depth on defense, is now a free agent. What led to this unexpected cut? And what does this mean for Odum's future in the NFL? Stick around because we're breaking it all down. The San Francisco 49ers shocked many NFL fans when they decided to part ways with George Odum this past Saturday. Odum, a core special teams contributor and reliable depth safety, was suddenly let go, and the reason may not be what you initially think. According to NFL insider Ian Rappaport, Odum underwent elbow surgery last month due to an off-season injury. This wasn't a football-related injury, but something that occurred outside of on-field play, which explains why Odum landed on the 49ers' non-football injury list earlier this week. Elbow surgery isn't a small thing, especially for a safety. It's a joint that's critical for tackling, shedding blocks, and all the physical contact a player like Odum faces every snap. But here's the good news. Rappaport reports that Odum's recovery timeline is about 6 to 8 weeks. That means by mid-season, the veteran safety should be fully healed and ready to hit the field again. So what happens next for George Odum? The 49ers didn't see a role for him on their roster at this time, but a healthy Odum could quickly become a valuable asset for a team looking to bolster their special teams or add some depth in the secondary. His experience and versatility make him a prime mid-season pickup. Let's take a closer look at Odum's recent contributions and career history to understand why he's still a player worth watching. Last season, Odum appeared in 12 games for San Francisco, starting twice on defense. He racked up 16 total tackles and defended 4 passes, showing flashes of his ball skills and tackling ability. On defense, he was on the field for about 19% of the snaps. Not a full-time role, but enough to make an impact when called upon. Where Odum truly shines, though, is on special teams. He played on 69% of special teams snaps last season. That's nearly 7 out of every 10 plays when the 49ers were kicking off, punting, or returning. And special teams is an area every NFL team values highly. Having a dependable player who can cover kicks, force punts inside the 20, or make clutch tackles is often the difference between winning and losing tight games. Odum's career isn't just about last season. He's been in the league for several years, appearing in 105 games with 12 starts between his time with the Indianapolis Colts and the San Francisco 49ers. Over that span, Odum has accumulated 200 total tackles, 3 interceptions, and 9 passes defensed. That kind of production tells you he's a solid, dependable player. The kind of role player coaches love to have on their roster. He may not headline highlight reels every week, but his steady presence and work ethic stand out in film and in the locker room. The 49ers' decision to release Odum likely comes down to roster needs and recovery timelines. With his elbow surgery still fresh and a recovery timetable of up to 2 months, the team may have wanted to free up a spot for players who can contribute immediately. The NFL is a business, and sometimes tough cuts happen to keep a roster balanced and competitive week to week. For George Odum, though, this isn't the end of the road. Far from it. 6 to 8 weeks from now, he'll be available to sign with teams looking for a reliable safety who can contribute on special teams and provide valuable depth on defense. Given his experience and versatility, Odum could be an ideal mid-season addition for teams dealing with injuries in the secondary, or those wanting to improve their special teams coverage. And with over 100 NFL games under his belt, He brings a veteran presence that younger players can lean on. So what's next for Odum? You know he catch on with another team before the season's halfway point? It's hard to say, but players like him often find a new home fast in today's NFL. Teams always need dependable, experienced players who can contribute right away. We'll be keeping a close eye on his rehab progress and any potential team interest as the season unfolds. If you're a fan of players like George Odum, hard-working, under-the-radar contributors who make the game happen behind the scenes, be sure to hit that like button. And if you want more NFL roster updates, trade rumors, injury reports, and player spotlights, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. Drop a comment below and let us know your thoughts. Do you think the 49ers made the right call releasing Odum? Which teams do you think could use a player like him mid-season? We want to hear your takes. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.